What up, what up, what up, what up, my beautiful, lovely baby loves? It's your girl, aka K-Love in the building. Hey, tell me how you feeling. So I hope you guys are feeling good and lovely as you should. I also hope that if you're new to this channel that you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss when I go live. Also hit the post notification bell so you get alerted when I do go live. Or else I'll be sending you the links personally, okay? Period. No, but I'm sending everybody love right now. Collective, it's a lot going on. If you missed the announcement that I made during my weeklies, I have officially launched my new website. So if you are interested in booking a private reading, check the description box below. It has my new website on it. So you don't have to go through the emails, the DMs, and all that other shit. You could just, boop, one and done. Anyways, collective, I feel like somebody trying to run away from their feelings, or somebody doesn't want to acknowledge something. Like, I get denial. Okay, so I don't know who's in denial. Some of you guys could have lost somebody close to y'all as well, possibly recently. What's up, Monet? You could have lost somebody recently and you're in denial of that. Now, they may not have passed away. It could be, you lost a love partner or something. You may be in denial of your feelings right now, but it's really important to pay attention to your feelings, because this is where you can actually see lessons unfolding, things that need to be learned and explored here by paying attention to your feelings. So I am getting people are going to be triggered during this time, especially during the Mercury retrograde. And especially with the planets going into Aquarius. I believe it's on the 9th or the 8th. That I can't even remember what planets, y'all, like, whatever, do your research. But these planets that are going into Aquarius is going to start triggering people. But the reason why it's triggering you is so that you can understand how something new needs to be done. So there could be residual feelings that you're feeling or things that you haven't addressed. And this is going to trigger you so that you can say, the way that I've been operating these feelings in the past has been bringing me back to this point. I keep coming back to this point. No matter which way I go, I can make a left and make a right, then make a U-turn, but I always come back to this point. How do I always come back to this energy? And that's because Aquarius is saying, be creative, be inventive, think of ways to invent certain structures to process these feelings. I'm feeling like I'm getting somebody's septic tank is backed up. So some of y'all could be having some plumbing issues, like your septic tank is backed up, or an old plumbing, old pipes, or some shit like that. What's up, Davita? I feel like that's happening to be a physical representation of the pipes that are backed up within you. Somebody is like needing to drain out this old energy. And I feel like somebody's mixing new energy with old energy, and it's causing a lot of blockages. So be aware of that. If you feel like anybody that you know in your life needs to see this video, share the video, y'all. I don't necessarily get paid to do these videos. I do this for y'all. So I really want y'all to take advantage of the time, the space, the opportunity. If you've been following my videos, you'll see that these can tend to be a little more out there. So the predictions may be a week from today, a month from today, even a year from today. But that's why those who are supposed to be here are here taking notes, vibing, and getting the information so they can come ready. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. What's up, Glenda? I appreciate the donation, Glenda. I went and bought me some food. We need that donation. What's up, Chris? Love you, baby love. Baby love, love. What's up? Okay, so I appreciate y'all for being here. But yeah, let's get up in the reading, because I feel like if you're feeling triggered, and this is all of us, this isn't just me saying this to y'all, this could be for me too. If you're feeling triggered by something, pay attention to those feelings. How are you getting triggered? Why are you getting triggered? When are you getting triggered? What are you getting triggered by? We need to all collectively be held accountable for the old storylines that do not serve us anymore. And some people may feel like they've transcended those storylines, but baby, if you getting triggered by stuff you said you healed up, baby, then I don't know if you healed it. Trust with manifestation here. Trust that, trust card came out. Look, it just came out upright and then it flipped reverse. Somebody's not trusting in the process. That's why they always feel like they're going through hell. Somebody's not trusting in the process, this manifestation, that everything is going to happen in divine time, in divine place, in divine order. And that's just going to be that on that. So I feel like there could be people holding on to old storylines, trying to hold on to something of the past. It kind of gives me energy, not gonna lie. This could be for the collective or certain people in the collective. It gives me energy of when you bring up, and this is no offense to anybody, I love everybody for real. But when you bring up white privilege to people with a white supremacist mindset, that doesn't mean that they are white. It doesn't mean, it means white supremacist mindset. You benefit off of having white privilege. That could mean that you marry somebody that has white privilege and you benefit from it, or whatever the case may be. When you tell people that you have white privilege, you wonder why they get so mad? It's not because you're offending them or trying to cause them any harm. You're letting them know that a state of mind that they have that is accepted amongst the society and has not been challenged amongst the society is detrimental to not only themselves, but others around them. And you know why some people get triggered by it? Sometimes it's the guilt that they've been getting away with certain shit that other people haven't been getting away with. So they start feeling guilty. But sometimes it's the fact that when you take away that white privilege, you're on an equal playing field. Nobody's higher or lower than the other when you take away that white privilege. You can't just go and do certain shit that other people can't do because you got the white privilege. No. When that privilege is taken away, that's when you understand exactly who you are in the grand scheme of things. You no longer have this little stepping ladder that you can step on and say, I'm taller than everybody. Once that fucking ladder gets knocked from beneath your fucking feet and the wind get knocked from beneath your motherfucking wings and you on the ground like everybody else, that's when you understand exactly where you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing. And some people get upset when they don't have that little boost. Okay. So some people's ladders is getting knocked from the fuck underneath their feet. All right. And that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing because it gets you out of this complex of superiority and gets you right with the collective of where you need to be. So pay attention for those who are triggering you or those who you may be triggering. What's up, Kiana? What's going on, baby love? But I'm feeling like we need to trust. A judgment is being made. And so the thing that you want to be a part of in that judgment is trusting that that's the correct judgment. So somebody could be making a judgment upon you. You're making a judgment upon them. That's fine. Trust that the correct judgment is being made in every moment. There is nothing incorrectly going on. Nothing going on by the skin of my fucking teeth. No. It is set in stone. It is supposed to happen. Whatever judgment is being made. And so I think our human minds have to just get around the fact of what we want to believe about something. So you could see a negative situation and say, you know what? For example, I had somebody really close to me pass recently. And, you know, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that they were coming. I already knew their higher self told me, spirit told me, right? That judgment was going to be made whether I liked it or not. And I couldn't do anything about it besides, you know what? I know this person's about to pass. Not because they're in a terminal illness or in a hospital, but just because my spirit is telling me. Let me take the time to call them and love on them because I know I can't do anything about that. I am not God. So all I can do is make it easier for myself or my loved ones by letting them know. I feel like this is going to happen. I feel like the time is coming. Let's just love this person while they're here. And that's the important lesson here when it comes to this collective energy. Is there's going to be some things that make you pissed off, make you upset. But when you realize that this was the final judgment from the Most High, you work around it. And I think sometimes we get stalled out because we're trying to figure out, well, how could this be? We're trying to gain the level of understanding that we need. But once you are able to quickly digest it, accept it, you can move around it and work around it. Okay, so let's start this reading. This is the perfect place to start the reading. Thank you, guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Some of you guys could have trust issues here too. That could be triggered for you. You could feel like you don't trust certain people or certain people are untrustworthy or things like that. All right. Thank you, guides, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, guardians, for leading me to the most important accurate information on behalf of the collective here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, most high creator, source of all, for allowing me to interpret the messages on behalf of the collective in regards to anything they need to know, family, love, relationship, career, the depths of themselves that needs to be acknowledged. Thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing those who truly need to hear the message to hear whatever they're so called. Do I gotta ring my bell? Look, calling all of the collective, calling all of the collective. All right, there could be something unexpected occurring, collective, and you're just going to have to trust your way through it. I'm telling you, you're just going to have to trust. All right. Okay. Thank you for the love, the like, shares, comments, subscribes. I love y'all. Thank you so much. And thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting and securing this connection from any lower vibrational energies or entities. Somebody's got trust issues here, and I feel like that could be the trigger. So that's why I'm saying pay attention to these emotions that you're feeling, possibly feeling triggered about certain things or feeling uncertain. There could be some trust issues, either somebody that's triggering you has or that you have, and that's why you're being triggered. What's going on with the collective, please? Okay, but overall, we have blessings and guardian angel. Blessings and guardian angel here. So your guardian angel are leading you to the blessings that are for you. So if something's not for you, it will be removed from you. So that's also what I'm getting. Some of you guys could be getting let go of your job from your jobs. And I'm not trying to throw that out there to take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but take accountability for what belongs to you. Some of you guys could be letting go of a job, or a job is letting go of you. That's okay. Your guardian angel is telling you that you're being free. Freedom with answered prayer at the bottom of the deck. You were praying for this. So I'm also hearing be very careful what you pray for during this Mercury retrograde, because you're going to get it exactly how you put it out into the universe. If you praying for other people who did you wrong to do this and do that, and you aren't acknowledging what you did, Mercury retrograde, okay? If you're praying for something very specific, oh, I just pray that I get a better job. I can't deal with it here. I can't take it no more. Guess what? You're not going to be able to stand it. You're not going to be able to take it no more, and you're going to get a new job. So don't be surprised when they let you go, give you a pink slip, or for the job, they should not be surprised when you put in your 2 weeks or you just up and quit on their ass. Somebody could have been praying, oh, I hope that she leaves and does this. I'm hearing be very specific about your prayers here, especially if this is removing negative energy from your life. I'm getting like somebody, and be very, very careful about what you're saying, even in the heat of the moment. I don't ever like to use the word hate. That's a very strong word. Or I wish this person would just leave my life. Boom. Now they're really gone from your life and everybody else's life. So be very, very specific about what you're saying and pinpoint your feelings first before making a request. I'm getting specifically a download from the universe right motherfucking now from the Most High. Be very specific about your feelings first before you make the request, because if there's any sort of accountability that you have not taken, it's going to get Mercury retrograded back to you. So you could be praying, oh, I just pray that they get what they deserve, but you ain't acknowledging what you did in the situation. You're going to be part of that motherfucking prayer. I'm going to let you know that right now. And that's word. That's word to the mother. Okay. And if you can't handle it, then get the fuck out of here, period. I don't give a fuck about views. I don't give a fuck about likes. I don't give a fuck who watching the video and who not. If you receive the message, receive it. If not, take your ass somewhere where somebody gonna sugarcoat it down and bust it down for you in the way that you like, because I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna give it to y'all how y'all need it. And that's it. Period. If you feeling offended by this right now, then I am definitely talking to you. All right. But past being offended and triggered, there is a message in it. Like, for example, people can go off on me every which fucking way. You can call me a stupid ass this, a dumb ass that, a hating ass this. And the only time I'm going to respond is if you say truth. If you say, damn, Kayla's so stupid, she didn't even see how she could have used her energy better to manifest this. All the other shit you said, pew, goes out the window. The message, the truth, I could have used my energy better to manifest this. Thank you. Thank you for giving me that message. Keep that at the bullshit you had with the message, but thank you for the truth. So I'm saying here for people too, don't X out a message or don't X out what somebody's saying because they're saying it a certain way. What is the truth? Is there truth in it? Do you know how to identify a truth versus a lie? Right? That's trust issues right there. Trust issues has nothing to do with what somebody else did to you. Trust issues has everything to do with not trusting. Was that my truth? Did I trust in something that resonated as my truth? Or did I trust in a lie? And I think a lot of people, when they get to that point in their journey where they start realizing this, they say, wow, so-and-so never hurt me. So-and-so never intentionally did this. Even if they did, I trusted something that was not my truth. And that's why this motherfucker played me, cheated on me, or whatever, because I didn't trust my own truth. If I had trusted my own truth, I would have acted upon it accordingly. So pay attention to what you're feeling here. What else is going on with the collective, please? Friendship. What else is going on with collective, please? Alrighty now. Friendship with divine guidance. There's some friendships for the collective that you may need to be aware of, or there could be some situations with friendships where somebody could be trying to give you advice or guidance, but you're not trusting it, or vice versa. I feel like the divine guidance is to trust in this alone time. Trust. And so there could be some people here trying to give you helpful advice, collective. You may not be receiving it because you need to be to yourself to understand what your authentic truth is first before people can say or do whatever. This could also be here friendships that you're getting some divine guidance to trust yourself in regards to a friendship. If you feel like somebody's not being a true friend or a real friend, trust yourself. Because that's how trust issues get created when you don't trust yourself. It has nothing to do with the other person. Yes, the other person could have lied to you, stole from you, whatever. But when you trust your own truth, you already knew that shit ahead of time. That's why a lot of people, when it comes to getting cheated on or stuff happening in relationships, they're not necessarily, they could be mad that the person betrayed them or betrayed their trust. But mostly what I find in doing readings with this type of energy is that people already fucking knew. Like, I already knew you was doing some stupid shit. I just didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to trust my own truth. What does that tell you? The trust issue is not outside of you. It is within you. Okay. We also have abundance here. I feel like somebody like, yeah, let me keep my money or my moves to myself. I feel like there's a very abundant collective here, or there's a lot of alone time you're going to be spending to regain the trust in yourself about certain people you could be surrounding yourself with, or certain people that are coming around you. But you're being led to the blessings no matter what. It's either a lesson or a blessing, but it's never a loss. Let's get that right. It's never a loss. What else is going on with the collective, please? We have manifestation. So this is a very potent time of manifesting. Even though they're saying don't start anything new, don't, whatever. This is still a good time to manifest. This is a good time to think about what you want out of life here. But I feel like you have to go within yourself. You may have to do this manifestation to yourself or by yourself. I'm also getting here too. You don't need to be so like open-mouthed about what you're doing here, because I do feel like there is some sort of energy around here that wants to see what you're doing to fucking throw a monkey wrench in your program, possibly. I feel like you have a lot of abundance, or you can find a lot of truth, a lot of wisdom, a lot of jewels just by being within yourself. But you may be trying to share this with other people and they're just not seeing it. That's fine. Manifest what you got to manifest anyway. What's the other messages here for the collective? Any other messages here? Okay, we have enchantment here. Enchantment to me can mean being enchanted by something, feeling like something surreal. But enchantment can also mean illusions here. There could be people that are manifesting illusions, or people that are putting illusionary aspects into your manifestation. That's, healing at the bottom of the deck with listening, surrender, and release here. So somebody's needing to heal and listen in order to let go. So if you are in denial about your feelings, if you're not able to tap into how you feel and you're projecting that shit onto others, that's why you always going through hell. That's why you always going through the same cycles, because you need to understand that you need to listen. You need to detect. So first things first in healing is to know that something's not right, or something is broken or needs to be fixed. That's the first part of healing, is to acknowledge something's missing, something's not right, something's unbalanced, something needs to be fixed. The second step is to identify what it is specifically. And the only way that, okay, so we're all mirrors for each other, right? So I can be a mirror for somebody to see what they need to work on. They can also be a mirror to me for me to see what I need to work on, right? But if I don't want to look at the mirror and listen to the mirror, I can never get the healing. You can't get the healing when you don't see what needs to be healed, if it's not face to face, if you haven't had those life experiences. That's why I don't get mad at people when they go through certain situations. For example, women in abusive relationships. A lot of people get mad at y'all, or get mad like, why the fuck would you be with this motherfucker? Maybe you didn't even realize that you were needing to heal something. Maybe it took that to get you to see. Maybe the healing and the wound was trying to show itself to you and you wouldn't look. So it took something else. I'm not saying that being in an abusive relationship is good for you. I'm just saying, if you haven't been looking within of where this wound originated from, why am I in an abusive relationship? Is it because somebody abandoned me? Somebody didn't protect me? Is it because I never challenged the negativity in my life in younger years to where I just let that shit fester? It's never too late to catch the problem. You can always catch the problem, the sickness, the illness, the imbalance. But what is most detrimental is acting like it is not there. It is non-existent. And that's why I like the love and light, part of spirituality where, yes, I don't have no ailment. I don't feel, look, in this Isis deck, it's called the 7 powers of the Scorpion. And this talks about how Isis had to help, I think it was Horus. I believe it was Horus. Isis had to help Horus because he had gotten stung by a scorpion. I believe that's what it says. Don't quote me. Do your own research. He had gotten stung by different scorpions, and she had to understand what that scorpion's poison was in order to get the healing element, in order to come up with a remedy. She wasn't going to know how to heal her baby until she figured out what the fuck had poisoned him. You're not going to be able to figure out what you need or what you don't have until you understand what the poison is. The poison can be hate. The poison can be jealousy. The poison can be fear. The poison can even be guilt, feeling unworthy, undeserving. That can be the poison that is stopping you from getting the healing. But if you don't want to look at it, oh no, this wound is too big. Oh, it's so much blood. I can't handle it. How the fuck are you going to get healed? How are doctors going to heal you? Like when you go in to get your chiropractor working on your back, do they just go in and start working on your back? No, they do a fucking x-ray to see what are we working with? What is the poison? What kind of condition is your back in? And then I'm going to work on it. There's a lot of people that are trying to work through things and they do not identify what needs to be worked on. So that's why confusion, chaos, bullshit is being handed to the masses because they're trying to fix something without knowing what truly needs to be fixed. It's a fake fix. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here fake fixing shit. And I'm going to let you know that right now. I can't say it no other way. It's a lot of people out here fake fixing shit. The love and light. Oh, I'm going to send this to you. No. Send that shit to me when you've been through that shit. Have you ever had sexual trauma? You can't tell me how to heal it if you don't know how to identify or where it comes from or what it is. You know what I'm saying? And there's some people that are gifted to not have to go through certain situations and be able to heal it. But I'm talking about the collective consciousness that we're in right now. It's time to look at your fucking shit. See how you feel. See why you feel, right? Like right now, think about your best skill, your best trait, your best quality that you have that you can do. And you do that shit damn well. Now think about somebody else doing it similar to you. You may even perceive them to do it better than you. Why are you like, what does that make you feel when you feel somebody, let's say somebody on here doing readings and they get 12 million views. Meanwhile, I only have 12. What makes me feel like my 12 does not add up to their 12 million? Why do I get caught up in that shit? What is making me feel that way on the inside? Why? Because I've always felt like I couldn't be good enough, even at something that I'm great at, that only I can do, right? So when you identify, okay, let's heal it. Let's do some self-work. Let's go into them shadows. Let's do all that, right? What's up, Lil Houdini? What's up, Mean Dean? That's how we got to do it. Jealousy. Why am I jealous of this other person? Because on Instagram, it looks like they're living their best life. They're going traveling. They're on boats and all that shit. Why do I feel jealous? Oh, because I don't feel like I can accomplish that, or I don't feel like I have accomplished that, or I feel like I'm in a rat race. Take yourself out of the rat race. No, but like, come on now. Let's be real. Let's be real about it. You're not in competition with anybody else other than yourself. And if you ask them people how they got there, they said, I worked on myself. I challenged myself. I did the best for myself. I kept working at it. That's how come I could do that shit. That's how come I can do that shit, because I worked my ass off. Not because I sat around and watched other people do it better than me and wished and hoped all day that I could do it like them. Where does that fucking get you? That jealousy, that envy. Fuck all that shit. You want something and you see somebody else got it, don't make it a goal to take what they have or try to be like them to get it. Make a goal to be the best motherfucking you could be, baby. Period. That's the only way you're going to get that shit. You're never going to truly be happy trying to take somebody else's happiness or steal their joy, for whoever the fuck needs to hear that. I battle with jealousy sometimes too. We're all fucking human. I'm sure all of us have. The difference between me though is that as soon as I feel that shit, I call it out. As much as it might hurt my feelings and make me feel some sort of way, I call that shit out. And I tap in with myself and I say, you know what, Kayla? You're being triggered because you aren't going as hard as you know you can go. It's not because somebody else accomplished something before you. It's because you didn't put in that work to get to where you want to be by the time you want to be there. Period. Don't turn it outward, turn it inward in a healthy way. Don't beat yourself up and bash yourself and be hard on yourself, but don't, keep trying to externalize shit. You feel me? Unless it needs to be externalized. So we're going to get on with this reading. Why is blessings here with guardian angel? I keep getting the song, don't be afraid of the way you feel. Gotta surrender to my feels. So we have the Ace of Swords reversed with the Ace of Pentacles. This tells me that somebody didn't keep it a buck. Somebody was not being honest, but an opportunity still presented itself. Somebody could have also lied about an opportunity, but your angels was like, no, you've already put all that energy into manifesting it. It'll still be manifested. So for example, your boss at your job could have told you that you're going to be due for a promotion or a raise. They could have lied about that shit and gave you a fucking pink slip instead. But guess what? Ace of Pentacles, you still get that fucking raise at a different job, a new job opportunity. So what does that tell you? Don't be afraid of the way. Don't be afraid of the way you feel. Somebody's going to be brought out as a liar, or some sort of lie that somebody tried to keep a secret is going to come out. Period. Take it how it resonates. Somebody could have been emotionally, like, they could have been lying to somebody. Somebody's mother could have been lying. Somebody was lying emotionally. But I feel like somebody's intuition definitely called that shit out. Queen of Pentacles reversed with the Ace of Swords reversed. Somebody lied for selfish reasons here, possibly. Possibly over money. Okay, that's fine. Why is blessings here with guardian angel, please? I'm also hearing don't take shit so personally. Don't take it so personally here. Because what's going to happen is going to happen whether you like it or not. So take it personally for what? Somebody also wants to apologize for lying, but we'll see. Three of Cups reverse. This is talking about not reuniting with something. This also talks about ending a third-party situation or removing yourself from a third-party situation here. Sun card reverse with the Queen of Swords reverse. Somebody could have been saying some negative-ass shit behind your back or thinking negatively, or this could be you. You could have ended a situation that could have been happy memories because you thought negatively. All right? Or this could be somebody in the shade throwing shade at you. But that's why you're not friends with this motherfucker. That's a blessing. Your guardian angel wanted you to move in that direction. All right? Why is friendship here with divine guidance? This is talking about that friendship shit. Not everybody that you call friend is your fucking friend. Tower card, it came up kind of reverse. So I'm seeing Nine of Cups here, which is wish fulfillment with the Tower card. Somebody really wanted something to... Somebody also could have been wishing on your fucking downfall. Praying on your fucking downfall. Nine of Cups with the Tower card. This could either be something that you wished for, hoped for, or wanted. There was some sort of disappointment or sudden change in it. Or it could have been somebody wishing or praying for you to have a tower moment. But before we start pointing the finger and blaming, pay attention to what you feel. What do you feel when you hear somebody pray for your downfall? You're immediately feeling, oh, they're a hater. I feel like this person is lacking getting what they need. That's why you got to pray for my shit to fall apart, which you won't, because you haven't gotten what you needed. So we got to stop thinking in terms of, oh, if somebody does something directly to me, that's how they feel about me. Sometimes that's how they feel about themselves. Sometimes this could be behaviors from childhood that were never corrected, that they don't know how to do anything else other than, right? Why is divine guidance here with trust, please? Ace of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody was wishing that a new opportunity or offer for you, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, did not come to fruition. This shit happens anyway. You see how that works? You see how God works? So maybe you need to be away from that energy or to yourself, trusting in yourself that this abundance is going to come no matter what. Why is trust here with retreat and abundance, please? You're going to get a new offer. Yeah, Knight of Wands here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands. Here's a messenger. You're going to get a message that something is going to change here. Okay? You could be seeing this happening, or it could be a divine message. I'm getting with this Knight of Wands. This could be a spirit guide here. This Knight of Wands that comes in really fast to give you this Queen of Wands energy. Like, boom, I am the Queen of Wands. All right? I feel like you could even be going from a Knight of Wands into a Queen of Wands. All right? So there is good energy within this, but we have to call out the shit we don't want to see first. Why is manifestation here with enchantment, please, for the collective? Somebody wants to move really fast. 8 of Wands, 6 of Swords reversed. This is telling me that somebody wants to have forward movement without healing something. And that's what you can't do. You can't have, that's why their manifestation is not, somebody's trying to manifest something out of an enchanted or illusion state of mind. They're trying to, it's almost like somebody saying, I'm going to be a millionaire, but you literally have the worst spending habits. How do you think you're going to get blessed with $1 million if you don't even know how to manage $5? You get what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying that your dreams are too grandiose. I'm just saying, how can you say, I want to be a doctor, but you don't plan on going to school, or you don't like school, you hate school? Or there's something that you're trying to move forward, but something hasn't healed. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, let's say with this friend situation, I want to start something with my friends, but these friends talk shit about you behind your back, and like that kind of energy. You want to move forward, but you six of Swords reversed, but you haven't healed. That's going to leave you at a 2 of Wands trying to figure out what the next step is. It's going to leave you trying to figure out where to start, where to go. Okay, why is enchantment here, please, for the collective? You can't rush past the healing is what I'm hearing. Some people are trying to rush past it. Oh, I did my shadow work for like an hour. I'm okay now. No, shadow work is a lifetime. And the way that you'll start to see so the thing about it is with shadow work is that if you don't deal with it internally, it starts spilling out into your external life. So let's say you have childhood wounds, traumas. Let's say your dad beat you up when you were a child and roughed you up and said you ain't shit and talked down on you. If you don't do the healing work, how do you expect to be a father that loves from a place of, not from a place of, I'm going to give you the love I didn't get because my daddy ain't shit. No, like, I understand my father did what he did for a reason. Whatever reason that is, I forgive him, I love him, and now I can give my child the same love. Anything that you feel like you want to give others, you have to give yourself first. So you can't just be like, oh, my daddy beat me up, so now I'm going to go have a child, and I'm going to give them all that love, because it's going to manifest in a different way. You can't just move past the shit that you haven't healed. That's why motherfuckers is delusional with what they're wanting to manifest. How the fuck you want to manifest $1 million, but you $50,000 in debt? You in the negative, baby. You got to heal that debt up first, and then you can manifest that meal. And that's just that on that. Ain't nobody gonna sway me on that. There's no fucking way I can try to do this, or there's no way I can try to give people relationship advice when I am in a relationship that's fucked up. How does that work? How? There's somebody in the energy trying to do that shit. Trying to give people advice and quick fixes, but they haven't healed what the fuck they need to heal. And that's why the shit keeps getting towered. 4 of Swords reversed. Somebody wants to move past this healing, but they're restless about it. Something is not being healed, and it's causing them to be restless, but it's like they're trying to go past it anyways. And you're going to hit a fucking dead end. You're going to hit the fucking death card. Period. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. You could be, you feel me? The president, Jesus, whoever. If you don't do that healing work, you are not going to go past that. Just like if you don't do your homework, you're not going to get a passing grade. If you don't get a passing grade, you're not going to go on to the next fucking level. So let's just start there. You do the classwork, then you do the homework, then you take your test, you pass your test, and you go to the next grade. But if you don't do that shit, you cannot go from fucking kindergarten to high school without doing that work and putting in that fucking work. And that's what people think that they can try to cheat. You can't cheat God. You can't cheat God. You can't do all that shit without doing your fucking work. It's just not possible. And I don't like to say that things are impossible, but that is spiritual law. That's not something that Kayla thought about and tried to coin, and that's fucking law. And another thing that people need to realize is universal law, baby. Universal law. Universal law is a real thing. Y'all need to study y'all universal laws out here, because I can see a couple motherfuckers that don't got that shit right. Anyways, there could be some energy of feeling like you're getting over some sort of, getting over like a depressive state or losing hope about something. You could be getting over that, hopefully, but I mean, it's definitely having to look within. The Five of Cups did not get reversed by itself. Lover's card reversed. You had to understand what karmic situations in your life cause these attachments and cause these certain belief systems and ideas. And I really feel like people have to go back in and understand your belief system. What do you believe? Who do you believe? When did you start believing this? Is this your authentic truth? Tap in. Just because a motherfucker said it on TV don't mean that you have to live by it. Just because your pastor in church told you that if you don't do this, this is going to happen. Tap back in. We're not kids. We're not children anymore. We are adults. And yes, we are nourishing our inner child. But you have to understand that now you make the decisions. Stop letting motherfuckers who not even in your life make decisions for you. Oh, this person hurt me, so I can't trust anybody. No, they didn't fucking hurt you. You hurt you because you stopped believing in your fucking truth. That's why. The motherfucker wouldn't have cheated on you if you had tapped into your fucking intuition and be like, you know what? I do feel something. I am feeling something a little bit off and a little bit unbalanced. Let me investigate. Let me figure it out. And once you figure it out, let me make a judgment on it. Instead of being like, oh, well, I need this person in my life because if they leave, then no. That's why all the relationships afterwards was shit. That shit went to shit. Because you let one motherfucker determine your decisions from there on out. Period. Come on now, collective, let's get it. We're not doing these games. Playtime is fucking over. It's time to start getting into that motherfucking work. Five of Cups reversed with the Three of Swords reversed. Getting over some sort of sadness, depression, crying over spilled milk, and fucking healing your heart space. Because if it's upright, let me check it to you when it's upright. Okay, so upright, we have the Three of Swords with the Five of Cups. This is heartbreak, conflict, depression, sadness. That's that old karmic cycle that we're transcending. When it's reversed, we're healing and getting out of that shit. Why is the Three of Cups reversed with the Sun reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed, please? Somebody could have been saying gossiping or talking shit. Or this could be you, collective. This could be you. Take it how it resonates. Why is the Three of Cups reversed with the Sun card reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed, please? But I feel like with the Three of Cups reversed, you're not reuniting with that shit. You're not. Five of Wands reversed, you're coming out of this conflict. So somebody is having to realize right away that certain energies around them could have been blocking their blessings, whether it be friends, people, bad memories. I feel like with this Three of Cups reversed, it's memories that aren't good, that are hiding in the shadows, that are causing you to think or speak negatively. And that's why people can see, oh, this person acts like a bitch or this person's an asshole, because there's bad memories that you haven't cleared out. Five of Wands reversed, come out of that conflict. Now, there could have been the Lover's card here with the Tower card. There could have been relationships, whether that be family, friends, whatever, that have come to a Tower moment. Okay? Or things in your past that have come to a Tower moment, but that was for the purpose of you to heal, not for you to be resentful, not for you to just keep perpetuating the same ass bullshit, talking about the same ass shit. I want y'all to do something for me. I want y'all to do something. I'm going to challenge myself. Hold me accountable as well if you know me personally. I want you the next time, and I'm not saying that I hope anybody does anything fucked up, but the next time somebody does something fucked up to you, don't gossip about it. Don't vent too hard about it. You could talk about it, obviously, but try not to be stuck in that energy. Because I feel like for a lot of people, I'm seeing this energy of somebody does you wrong. Now you got to go tell the whole world about it. And guess what? That's perpetuating that energy, that hurt. When you stop, I want you to do this. Instead of going to gossip about who hurt you, go to the Most High and give all your heart's concerns to the Most High. I want y'all to do that. I really do. This is not no fake foo-foo guy shit. The next time somebody hurts you, talks about you, backstabs you, instead of going and gossiping and running their name through the fucking mud, go to the Most High. And once you go to the Most High, don't speak on it no more. Vent to the Most High. Vent to your angels, your guardians, and tell them, is there anything that I can learn from this? Ask them, is there anything I can learn from this? Even if you're the one that's going through a situation where somebody hurts you, ask them, is there anything I can learn from this? And watch how that shit fucking work. Okay? Okay. Why is the Nine of Cups here with the Tower card, please? So I feel like this could be With the Six of Cups here and the World card, some things are being brought up from your past. Or I'm also getting here too, this could be some energy. Okay. I'm just going to say this, and if it resonates, it resonates. I'm getting somebody could be putting revenge porn online about you. This may be very specific to one or two people. I'm not sure. But I am getting revenge porn because the Six of Cups here with the World card, the Nine of Cups with the Tower. So this could be somebody getting disappointed and trying to take karma into their own hands. I do feel for some reason I'm getting revenge porn, or somebody's putting something about your past up online. Okay, possibly because they don't want to see you do good. Nine of Cups with the Tower. They wishing for you to have a tower moment. Or you could feel like your wishes have been towered. That could be because the past is coming up and showing itself. With this Knight of Wands, though, it does feel like somebody could be going back and forth doing shit. With this Six of Cups, I feel like something could be coming back up in the past on a world. With the World card, that gives me the collective energy. So your past could be coming up, or something that you did in the past could be resurfacing with this Knight of Wands here. I'm just going to let that be known. Why is the Ace of Cups here with the Ace of Pentacles, please, for the collective? Tell me something good. Ding, ding. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me how you like it. Yeah. So Page of Pentacles with the Temperance. Somebody's just trying to find, I got to find peace of mind. They said it's impossible, but I know it's possible. He said it's impossible without him, but I know it's possible to finally be in love. Somebody's trying to find peace. We have the Five of Swords here with the Two of Wands reversed. So somebody tried to do some old Five of Swords shit to end a connection or to get somebody to walk away, but the truth was revealed about who was manifesting this shit. Period. I'm hearing, is this your king? Is this your king? I'm getting Black Panther energy. Like, is this your king or something? Why is the Ace of Cups here with the Ace of Pentacles? Somebody's trying to find peace of mind. Justice with the Ace of motherfucking Wands. Baby, you gonna get it. Whoever went inside of themselves to find peace of mind after some fuck shit happened, and instead of going out and doing other stupid ass shit and reenacting old storylines and cycles, if you went within your motherfucking self to find peace, or you just try to find that shit in general, you finna have the Justice with the Ace of Wands. Something new is starting for you, baby. Ace of motherfucking Cups, Ace of motherfucking Coins, Ace of motherfucking Wands. And the Ace of Swords was trying to pop out too. You damn near got all the aces because you went within yourself. You didn't try to speed past the process and think that was going to do anything, right? It doesn't work like that. You're going to end up right back on square fucking A. Why is Knight of Wands here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands? I feel like if people talking shit about you, that's going to turn you into a Queen of Wands. People think that they talking shit about you and people ain't going to fuck with you. They not going to like you. That should make you more attractive. Queen of motherfucking Wands, stand up in this bitch. Period. Somebody on that fucking Knave of Cups shit. They need the attention. They need the energy, right? I'm also getting somebody's childhood. They're trying to get over something that made them feel stuck as well. But I'm feeling if somebody going forth talking shit about you, that Knight of Wands is going to turn into that motherfucking Wheel of Fortune. And that Wheel of Fortune going to turn you into that King or Queen of Pentacles. You hear me? Do you hear what I'm saying? Okay? Somebody's not feeding their inner child, and that's why they feel the need to be jealous, talk shit about others, do this, do that. Because their inner child never got fed and they ain't feeding it. But I feel like you get out of some sort of depression about something keeping you stuck. You could be stuck in a relationship. Somebody is stuck in a fucking marriage. And something has been revealed either to their partner or to them about wanting to be single. Five of Cups reversed, Eight of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, which talks about being committed or being in a relationship. The Sun card with the Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot. Somebody wants to move out or move on from a relationship. All right? I'm just getting that. Why is the Knight of Wands here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands, please? Yeah, somebody don't want to be in a relationship. We got the Emperor like kind of sideways, but it almost came out reverse with the Empress upright and the King of Pentacles reverse. It feels like there's a relationship. If you're married or with somebody, it feels like there's somebody that's intimidated by you being the emperor or the empress. Somebody could possibly feel like they don't feel the shoes of an emperor, but they tried. And that's why they're unloyal here. But I feel like they could be talking shit about you. Like, yeah, my wife don't do shit. Little do they know, they talking shit about somebody that has interest in you and sees all your fucking good qualities. So keep talking, please. Please keep talking. Cause my wife ain't shit. I just wish that we could just go ahead and get a divorce cause she ain't shit. Okay. And the same motherfucker you saying that shit to about to swoop her ass up as soon as y'all get the divorce. I'm just letting you know. We have to put in that work to end these cycles. 10 of Swords. We have to put in that fucking work to end these cycles is what I'm getting. So be aware of who you're talking shit about and what you're saying. Oh, my wife, she don't do this. I don't like her food. Her food nasty. She always in my face trying to be clingy. And you telling that to one of your buddies who like, oh, well, if you don't appreciate one man's trash is another man's treasure. So be aware. You talking shit to people that are going, you look, if you talking shit, or if anybody's talking shit, you gonna turn around and look at this motherfucker being attractive as fuck. All the shit you talked about them, being fleety, changing your mind about how you feel about them, they're on the fucking market. They're going to be very attractive to whoever. Why is the 8 of Wands here with the 6 of Swords reverse and the 4 of Swords reverse? Ace of Cups reverse, 7 of Swords reverse, and the 10 of Wands. So whoever's trying to hurry up and do some forward fast movement and do all this forward movement but haven't healed shit, like 6 of Swords reverse and the fucking 4 of Swords reverse. You haven't healed shit. That's why you can't fucking sleep at night. That's why you're restless. That's why you don't have a peace of mind. That's why you can't just take a fucking break and feel peaceful. Ace of Cups reverse with the 7 of Swords reverse. So somebody could have been, I'm hearing illegitimate. Ace of Cups reverse is also rejection. So somebody could have been, the 6 of Swords reverse that they're not wanting to look at is rejection. 7 of Swords reversed. I'm also getting somebody could have had a crush on somebody too. But you never, something like you didn't speak up or you didn't say your piece. So now you feel rejected, possibly because they moved on. I'm getting, if you're talking about somebody in any aspect, you could be talking about, oh, this person's so fine and I really like them and I think one day I'm gonna tell him I like them, and you telling that to your homie or whatever. Now your homie trying to hop on. You get what I'm trying to say? Ace of Cups reverse, 7 of Swords reverse, and the 10 of Wands. Somebody's struggle that is being revealed is that they've been rejected in their life, and that's why they act how they act. 9 of Pentacles, though, with the 3 of Wands, is like this person is just planning on waiting for something to start, for something to happen, instead of taking that fucking Ace of Wands action. I do feel like it's going to take somebody. 9 of Pentacles is also being self-aware. Okay. So the 9 of Pentacles is looking at yourself, being independent, being self-aware. But it's almost like you're waiting for something to start to get clarity on this stability that you need. We're gonna check it out with my deck and just see what the overall energy is. And we're gonna end this reading because it's getting a little repetitive for me. It's the repetition for me. But if you guys enjoyed this reading, I'm glad that you did, and I hope that you get what you need from it. And I also hope that you share the reading with your friends or anybody else that needs to see it. Share it on your socials. Share everything. Go check out the website too. I mean, I'm here for y'all. Like it's beyond me at this point. I'm here for y'all. So what's the advice, please, for the collective? What's the advice, please, for the collective? Oh. Okay, well, y'all got a lot of advice. Okay. So, what we have here? Paying attention to the details. There could be some people doing shit. Look, and sometimes I really don't know these cards by heart, even though I made the deck. I don't know these cards by heart sometimes. So I have to look through the book, but the book's not in the room. So we're just going to have to figure it out. So this is the paying attention to the details card. Looking closely at things. This could also indicate sexual trauma or a sexual predator nearby. Okay, so paying attention to everything and everybody around you in your space is going to be very important. Because it feels like, yes, there's a light happening, but you see this character in the dark doing shady shit and not going to the light. Pay attention to motherfuckers who tell you this love and light shit, but still live up in the shadows. It's okay to operate in the shadows for specific intentions, but to live in the shadows and not in the light when the light is right there. All you gotta do is fucking step 2 steps to the left and you there. Why are you living in the dark? So you could also pay attention to why you're not stepping fully into your light. Why do you keep hanging on the sidelines in the dark? Then we also have the faces in the trees card. And this is telling me that there's some spiritual illusions going on. In one of these, you could see this looks like a little fairy house. This looks like a little fairy house. And there's also, y'all probably not going to be able to see it, but there's a face in the tree, in one of these trees. But you're probably not going to be able to see it. But there's a face right there. It's like he has on a little t-shirt. He's got a little face. You see that? Okay. So that's the illusions here. That's the faces in the trees. Things are not as they appear to be. And that's why you have to pay attention to the details here, even in regards to yourself. Now, I'm going to take these 3 cards back because I just feel like I need to take these three cards back. What other advice do we have for the collective, please? What other advice do we have for the collective? Okay, we have the void, and we also have, can I talk to you, with requests from the elders. We also have visitation. Okay, so this is the advice here. This is the void. This is where you start your creation. There's nothing here. It's an empty parking lot. But that's where you can start building things. You can start something from here. So if shit get knocked down, it's okay. It's still, it might be an end point, but it's also a starting point. But then we have the can I talk to you card. Can I talk to you? Hey, I really want to meet you. And we also have the request from the elders. So this to me could be your energy collective. Your advice is to start fresh. Have a conversation with your elders. This is also the card of letting go of things. This could be the last time you talk to somebody. This is that lunch table. This is that space right before you leave somebody, or right before you remove somebody from your life. You have that one last conversation here. It's very interesting though, because what I'm getting is that the elders are requesting for you to do that. Instead of you requesting something from the elders, which is this card, is making a request to the council, to the elders. They're actually making a request for you to end something. And there's people, there's visitors. This is my visitors card. As you can see, this is the anomaly in the picture. That shouldn't have been in the picture. So that was a visitor. You got, ETs, spirit guides. You have a lot of energy around you visiting you. They're requesting for you to have a conversation before you start something. In some other bullshit, have a conversation, set your boundaries, whatever you need to do before you start something new is what I'm getting here. And we have the alignment card. The alignment card is here. So something's getting into alignment, but we also have the Nay Springs card, which is healing. This is the road to healing. This Nay Springs, if y'all don't know about Mount Shasta and Nay Springs, baby, get with it. So you're coming into alignment with some sort of healing, but the elders are actually requesting for you to use this space and time to have a conversation. You could even need to have a conversation with your guides, your angels, your guardians, or just in general, somebody in your life that could be blocking you from creating something out of this void. This could even be having a conversation with yourself. But your angels and spirit guides are there watching. Yep, this is my guardian angel card. They're watching. They have your back. They wish the best for you. They're leading you to where you need to go. So your guardian angel is here watching you is what I'm getting. And this is also for divine masculines. For some of the divine masculines, you could be dealing with a lot of deep-rooted emotions here. Could be mental illness. I don't like to say it like that because I believe that spiritually it was man-made. But anyways, there could be some emotional things that have gone on in your ancestry or just in general as divine masculine. You're being asked to align to that healing. Your guardian angels are there. There's something that you need to be afraid of. But the more that you resist that energy, the more that you're going to come back to these stupid ass storylines. And I mean, if you ain't tired of breaking your own heart, then by all means go ahead. But the collective of divine masculine needs to come to a point where they don't keep hurting or inflicting pain on themselves. I'm getting like this martyr energy. Like you're trying to help others, but you're inflicting pain on yourself in the process. And people don't really receive it the way you want them to receive it because you haven't fully went in and healed the shit that needs to be healed for them to receive it. Think about it like this. If there's something that you're fighting and you're not able to receive, you cannot expect to give it to others and they're going to receive it. That's universal law. That's why people need to look up universal law. But there is a new opportunity here. I just feel like it may kind of ostracize you, or you may be to yourself for this to come in, but it's going to transform you. Whatever motherfuckers was going back and forth talking about, that's going to turn you into very attractive. Like if motherfuckers is talking shit like, oh, this person think they all that, blah, 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 you going to start manifesting that shit. So that's why that jealousy, envy bullshit, you got to cut it out because it ain't even worth it. Because you about to give these motherfuckers what you think you're taking away. You about to give it to them. Really, willy-nilly. Mercury retrograde, okay, you guys? You talking shit about somebody else, thinking that motherfucker's going to turn against them or whatever the case may be. Now look at you. Now you didn't manifest it for this person to get more love, more attention, more of this because you did that shit, not understanding how you felt about it before you did it. Not understanding why you felt the way you felt about it. One more. We're going to do Beyond Lemuria, and then we're going to bounce the fuck up out of here. Starseer with initiation. So the real ones know that this ain't nothing but an initiation process. That's all it really is. Okay? Some of you guys are starting to see things like you don't need a fucking telescope to see where the Pleiades is. You don't need a telescope to see where Orion's belt is. You know how to spot that shit up. Or I'm getting two, you just go outside and you look up and, oh shit, I'm right under Orion's belt. That could be the constellation that you come from. Yeah, third eye with home. So some of you guys could be missing home. But I feel like if you want to get back home to whatever star system you're from, you need to do this work, period. That's the only way you're going to do it. Some of you guys see clearly where the imbalance is with the divine masculine, divine feminine. You're trying to see it be aligned, like you're visualizing something. I'm getting that's good. If you're seeing some sort of imbalance, visualize that imbalance being obsolete. Visualize the healing before you visualize the worst case scenario. You get what I'm trying to say? What's the advice on behalf of the collective? Vulnerability with merging with the divine. You can only merge with the divine when you're vulnerable. You cannot have your guards up and think that the divine going to try to merge with you and give you all this stuff. You have to be completely naked. The divine has to see you completely naked. Okay? This is like I'm kind of hearing tantric energy. Like you can't have sex with your clothes on. You can't exchange energy with your heart, your walls up. You can't merge with the divine unless you're vulnerable, period. So somebody's going to need to be vulnerable in a situation in order to really get rooted in that energy. And merging with the divine is activating all chakras, making sure they're all spinning appropriately at the right resonance, that they're all open. You can't do that shit. You can't merge with the divine if you're not vulnerable with the chakras that need to be worked on. You can't say, oh no, my root chakra's fine. I'm good. I can do all this and do all that. It's like, no, the fuck, you look, you must be in La La Land, baby. What's up, Halloween UK? Love you. Any other messages for the collective? Any other advice? We got solar plexus, radiant illumination with healing. So somebody's solar plexus needs to be healed, possibly life force energy. I feel like somebody at a young childhood age got the life sucked out of their solar plexus because people were using their energy against them or misusing their own energy. And that's why they may be in a position where they overcompensate. It's the Kanye West syndrome, where you start feeling like people shitting on you so much that now you Jesus. Now you just above everybody, right? But you have to go beyond the mind into the infinite. Go beyond the mind into the infinite. There's infinite possibilities and realities once you go beyond the mind. But you got to work your way up to the mind to go beyond the mind. All right. So that's the message I have for you guys, collective. I really hope that you enjoyed this. I will be doing Aries, Leo, Sag bonus reading tomorrow because that's just how that's going to work out. I hope that you all got what you needed from and received exactly what you needed from this message. And I hope that you feel at peace. And I hope that for whoever I was speaking to, that it resonated. I love you all so much. And I only want the best for everybody. I want to live in a world where everybody's kind to each other. Everybody loves each other and looks out for each other. So there's no division over here. I don't want no type of division unless it is necessary for the collective to learn through such. But if we don't have to learn through that way and we can accelerate and come up with the Aquarian new way of thinking where we don't have to learn through adversity and bullshit, then yes, I want that. I want everybody to be in love, to feel love, to have love, to get their needs met, to feel heard, to feel safe, secure, all that shit. That's my intention, and I will never hesitate to say that shit for anybody that wants to know. That's my intention. So if you're not on board with that, I'm going to call your ass out. And if you are, I'm going to empower you. Either way, we're going to get where the fuck we got to go. Now, some motherfuckers going to get left behind, and some motherfuckers going to be on the ship. That depends on you, collective. I love you guys, and I hope the best for y'all. And anyways, have a good night, y'all. Bye.